Alright guys, a very short update on the price of Bitcoin. Let's check the charts, and in fact there is a lot to talk about, but I will try to be very concise. So first of all, we have a new low, right? We have the low around $15,000, 15.5, and that happened pretty much because of, I would say, some unfortunate combination of different events. First, some manipulation within the story, the framework of the story around FTX and Binance, and that was because we had pretty much no liquidity in the order books after that, but that was together with a drop on the traditional markets, and that is actually the following. But then what happened is that we had a very nice news for global economy, that the CPI and the unemployment rate are very nice for future, and we expect maybe a Federal Reserve will slow their policy, monetary policy, and therefore in December they will increase the rate maybe 0.5% instead of 0.75. So all the market participants, investors are very positive right now about that, meaning that we have had very strong move here in the traditional markets. So let's say S&P rose more than 5%, Dow Jones almost 5%, Nasdaq 7.5%, and still futures are quite positive at the moment, so they don't drop, they are actually going to go even higher, and that is the result that we have the supportive move for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto at this point. Although I don't think that this was the bottom in general, because like it depends. So currently there is no certainty right now. I would say that all that zone which we expected to exit from to the upside, it was more likely to happen, but this kind of unfortunate combination of those events led us to the low. And moreover, I think that if that didn't happen, then with the CPI news we would go much higher. But in any case, what happened, things happened, right? Happened already. So currently we're in the new price block, and there's just only one question: how long we will stay here? And my preferred scenario, my most scenario which I believe is happen more likely, is that we will try to test this 18.7 thousand dollars level, and then we'll break it with returning back to the 20,000 zone. However, it would be very technical in terms of the analysis and like price performance if we see something like that. If we see the lower low, if we see the lower low by price but higher low by the indicators, and then it is a bullish divergence and will stay here long enough so this new block is kind of formed, then we return there. But how long will it be? This lower low is still a question, right? So it could be $10,000 to $14,000 as we discussed before. It could be just a little lower, so nobody knows. But that would be definitely as soon as it is formed and we see some like volume here and the struggle between bears and bulls at this very bottom, then that is just the indication that okay, we probably are going to go to the zone around $20,000 finally again, and that probably will be the all-time low. Well, not all-time low. It's not all-time, it's local low for this price cycle. So that is my personal view, and of course not necessarily this is correct. Just trade on your own risk. Don't take it as an advice, as financial advice moreover, but I think that this is potentially a good chance to find some long position, even better chance, even better position than here. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, I would probably point out that together with Bitcoin and Ether, there are three altcoins which I'm currently looking at as potential entries for longs: is Atom, Matic, and TYDX USDT. Those three are very strong in my opinion. The charts are just pretty bullish. They recovered after that drop, and it's just the question how to get into those, because it's hard to find the place for those coins where you can find a stop. So if it goes like this, then yes, you can enter here, put a stop order like there, that's okay, but it might not give you a chance to enter in such a preferable position. So it's a tricky point here. We'll see. In any case, we might even see a pretty new low even sooner than without, because still, as I said, there was no wait a second, there was no any support here. It's just the point when the general market started to go up. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. So I hope that it brought you some clarity about what's happening, and let's meet next week, probably on Monday, but not sure, probably on Monday with a new update. Hope you have a great weekend and safe trading. Goodbye.